Cajun Cryptids named the Hallow Gator. The swamp is ancient, older than the city, older than the levees, older than the stories whispered around late-night fires. And somewhere deep in its murky waters, they say a gator lives that isn't truly alive. They call it the Hallow Gator. It's enormous. Longer than a pirogue, wider than a rowboat, pale as river mud under a moonless sky. Its eyes are empty sockets, black holes that seem to suck the light from the night. When it moves, the water doesn't ripple, it just parts as if the swamp itself fears it. Old trappers tell of a time when poachers hunted gators carelessly, stacking pelts and meat higher than they could carry. One night after a particularly bloody haul, a storm came. Boats capsized, men disappeared, and the gators in the swamp vanished, all except one. The Hallow Gator, they say, is stitched together from every poached gator that ever died in those waters. Its belly rattles with bones, fingers, ribs, skull fragments, clattering like a gree-gree charm when it moves. It doesn't bite or attack directly. It follows, always follows. Jules Thibodeau, a young fisherman from Houma, learned this the hard way. One moonless night, he went out to check his traps. The air was thick, heavy with the smell of mud and decay. He noticed a pale outline beneath the water just beyond the reeds. A log, he thought, or maybe a submerged tree. He rowed closer. The outline shifted, something massive, something breathing. Though the surface of the water remained perfectly still, he froze, paddle in midair. The water trembled with a sound like rattling bones. Then it emerged. The Hallow Gator glided from the reeds, its eye sockets empty. Mouth closed, but jaws impossibly wide. Jules could hear the clatter inside its belly, bones rattling against bones like the swamp itself was grinding him down. He tried to back his boat, but the water grew thick, sluggish, as if the swamp was holding him in place. The creature didn't chase, it didn't roar. It just followed, circling him slowly, making no sound except that terrible rattling from inside. Hours passed, maybe minutes. Jules couldn't tell. The Hallow Gator didn't leave, and when the first hints of dawn began to touch the water, it sank beneath the surface without a splash, leaving only the echo of bones. Jules made it home, shaken, telling no one. Some say he quit fishing that day. Others say he still drifts in the bayou at night, listening to the water for the faint clatter of bones, knowing the Hallow Gator is still out there, following, waiting, collecting those who take more than their share from the swamp. And the trappers all agree. If you hear rattling in the water and see a pale shape moving just beneath the surface, do not row closer. Do not shout, do not even breathe, because the Hallow Gator doesn't need to bite to kill.